cross-country trekkers disappeared in Russia's Ural Mountains. Weeks later, the remains of their camp were found on the slopes of a mountain named Kalatsiakal, which means Dead Mountain. What searchers found continues to baffle people to this day. Hikers had apparently cut their way out of their tent in the middle of a terrible storm and run into the freezing night, some not even wearing shoes or socks. 2 bodies were found wearing only underwear, while 3 more were found with massive internal injuries similar to what you'd expect from a high-speed car crash, but with no corresponding external wounds. And perhaps strangest of all, 2 of the corpses were found to be radioactive. Theories range from an avalanche to secret Soviet military testing to an animal or even Yeti attack. Some even think they were murdered. The truth, however, remains buried beneath the ice.
In 1971, a man was able to escape from the cops by jumping out of a plane. The unidentified man hijacked a plane that was flying between Portland and Seattle. He handed a flight attendant a note that said he had a bomb and he demanded $200,000 in all 20s and 4 parachutes. The plane landed in Seattle, letting out all passengers, and the man was given what he demanded. The crew members stayed on board and the man ordered them to fly to Mexico City. While the plane was in the air, he suddenly jumped out from the back of the plane before they even reached Mexico. His fate is still unknown. The FBI doesn't think he survived the jump because he didn't appear to be a professional skydiver. The case remains a mystery to this day, and in 2016, the FBI announced that it would no longer investigate this cold case. Do you guys think he survived the jump? Let us know in the comments below.
1930s, the remote Galapagos Islands suddenly gained new life when Ecuador decided to open it to colonists. Little Charles Island gained 3 families, one of which was eccentric indeed, as it consisted of an Austrian named Eloise de Wagner-Bousquet and her 2 lovers, Robert Philipson and Rudolf Lorenz. Nicknamed the Baroness, or the Empress of the Galapagos, Wagner-Bousquet and her partners lived a bigger-than-life, free-love lifestyle, becoming such darlings of the media that they even starred in a short movie filmed on the island. But the bliss didn't last. On March 27, 1934, the Baroness and Philipson disappeared. Lorenz told their neighbors that the pair had left the island for America after being picked up by a yacht belonging to friends. Not long after, Lorenz himself decided to leave the island and boarded a small boat manned by a Norwegian fisherman. None of them were ever seen alive again. Lorenz and the fisherman's bodies were found months later. The 2 died of dehydration after being marooned on an island with no fresh water. An island that mysteriously was nowhere near the planned path of travel. As for the Baroness and Philipson, no sign of them was ever found. It's possible they safely arrived in America and lived out their lives in anonymity, but most believe Lorenz murdered the pair and fled to escape justice.
The YouTube video titled, "I Feel Fantastic" is bizarre. It's of a mannequin known as Tara the Android. It was uploaded by the YouTube channel Creepy Blog in 2009. The description of the I Feel Fantastic video is bizarre. Some of the song's lyrics are run, 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 run. Allegedly the clothes are from a murder victim, and this is where the body's buried. This video remains Creepy Blog's only upload. On February 7, 2018, Danny Filippidis went skiing with fellow firefighters in Lake Placid, New York, and then went missing. He went to get his cell phone from his car and then never came back. He reappeared in Sacramento, California 6 days later with no memory of how he got there or what happened.
This is Denise Anderson. She was an aspiring actress who has been mostly forgotten since she went missing on April 13th, 1971. And there's surprisingly little known about her disappearance. Surprising because she was featured in the Sacramento Bee 19 times because of her regular stage work in Sacramento, California's theater scene. And then one day she was just gone. And the next time she was featured in the newspaper, it was to report her disappearance. But the announcement was published September 6, 1973, almost 2.5 years after she went missing. She was missing 877 days before her disappearance was known. So what happened to Denise? That's still unknown. But you can see everything we found out about her case on our YouTube channel. Link is in the bio.